You're live.
We're live.
And we have the audio coming through, correct?
I think so.
Yeah?
I would assume so.
It is. It looks like it's good on the bars, at least up here.
Yeah.
Okay. What we should call these like a segment. We should make like a thing about this, a series, what these are, right? It's like because we're working out loud.
Yeah.
Like what should we call this?
Work in progress section. Working session.
Working session?
Working session.
Working session. Working.
Is this
working?
work?
What's up?
Is this work?
What is work?
This?
I think so. Is it? You tell me. I'm not seeing the camera. You're seeing me.
Oh, do you want to see the camera?
No. I'm asking you, am I okay? Are we good?
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay, then let's start. Let's keep going.
Is this what we're doing right now, working?
No, we're going to start doing the calendar.
Yeah.
So the goal...
Is considered work?
All right, stop it. This is silly. All right. So Shu and I, as you know, we do these lives every once in a while for the 3 or 4 people that watch these. Yes. It's mostly probably my mom and Shu's mom.
Yeah, my mom probably has never seen anything I've done.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
She just recently liked a video on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
My mom has no profile picture on LinkedIn and like nothing else.
Oh, okay. All right.
So,
well, thank you, my mom, for watching these because somebody needs to watch them, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So today, what we're going to be doing is our goal is to talk about CONEXPO, which is still quite a while away.
March 2026.
Yes, it's in March. So that being said, we have to start putting together a overall process map of what we're going to do to lead up to CONEXPO. CONEXPO, by the way, happens every 3 years. It is the largest event in construction. About 150,000 people attend. It's pretty big. And normally
agriculture.
Yes, CONEXPO and CONAG is at the same time. So lots of heavy equipment manufacturers. A good chunk of our customer base is there. And to be honest, for us, it's an opportunity for us to showcase what we do while we're there and also just meet and greet and talk to our customer base and also talk to their customer base and allowing us to see, are we building the right products? Are we building the right things that they need? Are we delivering on those services and things like that? So CONEXPO is something we normally pay a lot of attention to and put a lot of time into. And to be honest, we just realized we kind of just started. Normally we take about a year to do this and it fell off. We've been super busy, which is awesome. Which is awesome that we've been busy, but we realize we haven't started yet. And I know that sounds weird that we still have many months to go. Actually, speaking of, the first thing we want to do here is put together our months, right? So we have September, we have October,
November,
we have November,
December,
January,
February,
and then
a
March.
Little bit.
We have March.
Do a lowercase m.
Lowercase m?
Yeah,
because we have a little bit of March. Okay.
Little bit of March.
And then, well, yeah, we just put, and the goal is March. And I just made a double M.
No, that's a bird.
That's a bird.
That's a bird.
That's a bird? Okay.
That's a bird.
Bird. All right. So so theoretically we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months really worth of time to get what we need together and what we need to do. So right now we're trying to figure out what are the things we can get together. So we've been reaching out online and talking to some of our partners and some of our vendors and some of our customers and things like that. And just asking, what would you want us to see? What do we want to do? And we still don't know our end result, what we want right now. Now, one of the things we know we're going to have is we'll have our cookbook, which will be available. But we're thinking about making a version of this. So the cookbook isn't going to be just this cookbook anymore. We'll make a specifically CONEXPO can cook cookbook is what we're thinking.
The can cook cookbook at CONEXPO.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to be cooking at CONEXPO. Is that what we're going to do?
I don't want to write any
this is an idea.
I can't cash.
Yeah, right. So we need to figure out what we need to do for each month. So in the month of September, some of the things we want to do is we want to start by doing at least a weekly segment about CONEXPO, what's happening in CONEXPO, what's going on for CONEXPO. I don't understand what you just said.
Don't worry about it.
All right. So in September, the focus is actually going to be on Utility Expo. Because utility is what's leading to CONEXPO.
Utility is in October.
So we have Utility Expo. Did I spell it right?
Probably.
I don't know. Utility Expo. Okay. So we have Utility Expo. So this month really needs to lead to Utility Expo. And our goal at Utility Expo is to talk about with all the different vendors and companies that are there about what are they going to announce, or are they going to show off, or what are their goals for CONEXPO. So what are your goals for CONEXPO? Now, it may sound weird going to a utility expo to talk about CONEXPO, but it's actually run by the same organization. These are both run by AEM. That's the Association of Equipment Manufacturers, and this is their biggest show that they do. Again, it's every 3 years. Utility Expo is every 2 years. And so what we plan on doing is talking to these different people that are Utility Expo, see what they're going to do at CONEXPO, and see if they have any new things they want to showcase. What are the products?
Utilities every 2 years?
Utilities every 2 years, yeah.
What about Equip Expo?
That's every year.
Every year.
And that's a totally different group.
Okay.
Equip Expo is used to be the green industry, hardscaping, things like that. So it's more like lawnmowers, those type of things. Whereas Utility Expo is more like utility trucks. So like a big company that'll be there would be Alltech would be a big company that's there. So because they have like utility trucks that go and fix like
lines.
Utility lines, things like that. But then you'll have companies like John Deere, Vermeer, things like that that'll be there as well. So a lot of the bigger industry people would be there. But the key one that those companies are going to show off at is this one, not really at this one. Because at CONEXPO, they're literally selling equipment there. They have things that are set up there. So we want to know, and they normally make announcements at CONEXPO. Like, here's a new thing, here's a new feature, here's a new function that you're going to be able to see for the first time at CONEXPO. And that's what we want to find out is, like, what is that? What can we sneak in to know ahead of time of what you may be doing at CONEXPO? That's one of our goals, right? So in September, some of the things we're going to start doing is we're going to start working with our partners. Now, with our partners, the things we want to do is we're thinking interviews is a good way to get started. But to be honest, like, I think we're just in a world of too many talking heads, right? I mean, that's what we're doing right now, kind of, as well, right? Talking heads, right? I guess you can see a little of our torso and stuff like that. So it's not just a head.
I hope I look cool.
Yeah, I no, the sweatshirt looks pretty awesome, actually. I do dig it.
I love the cat hair on it.
What, there's cat? Oh yeah, I do see that.
There's a lot of cat hair.
There's a lot of cat hair. He doesn't even own a cat, which is weird.
Yeah, it just shows up.
Yeah. No, he owns a cat. All right, so partners, and we're thinking interviews to get started. But like the interviews that we want to do, I think we need to try to focus on something different than. So it's going to be CONEXPO related, right, or Utility Expo related. But I think we need to do something different. What are the things we can interview people about that just make it so it's about the goal of March or CONEXPO? Like, what are those things we could try to come up with? Like, is it questions? Is it, do we maybe make a quiz, like a game show? Like, we game show it? Like, hey, CONEXPO, like maybe ask questions about like CONEXPO in the past or something like that? Like maybe a quiz? So let's write that down as a quiz as an option.
One of the biggest things is that what has changed since the last CONEXPO? What is the major thing that has changed at your company or your changed? Within certain product lines or models and things like that has changed since CONEXPO? Since
CONEXPO.
I think 3 years is a big gap in time where you can really...
2023.
Yes.
Right.
I think 3 years is a long time for, development cycles and things like that, for things to be implemented on and announced and new technologies to be developed and things like that. So
what have you done the last 3 years, basically?
Yeah.
What have you done? I like that question a lot. And that's a good opening segue. Like, maybe that's even the thing we start off with. Yeah. This game show quiz idea, do you think is a good idea or a bad idea?
I think it's a good idea. I think we'd have to get more people in on it.
Yeah? Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm thinking like, we have the question. Maybe we do something like this where we have the question that you start off with this, right? And they're like, all right, let's see what you know about CONEXPO. Like, before we end, like, we do like a 5 questions or 3 questions. Like, hey, game, like, and we do it a game show. Like, okay, CONEXPO started in what state, in what city, something like that, or like
Vegas. Sorry, I just gave
I don't actually think it started in Vegas. I think they did some. I think because it used to be in like Dallas and stuff like that back in the day. It's been since I've been going. It's been in Vegas, which is now.
You've been at this company for 9 years, 10 years.
10 years come next month,
You're going to go through.
And I've been to a CONEXPO before I started here.
So you went to a CONEXPO before you went
Before I started here, yes.
That's cool.
Because I worked for a startup company, and that startup company had software that was being showcased at CONEXPO.
I see.
And so that was in
2012.
No, it wasn't 2012. Was it 2012? Maybe.
I don't know. I'm just naming numbers.
I don't know. I actually don't remember what that. But I went to a CONEXPO previously coming to here. Even though I had never worked
2015
in that industry. What's that?
It would have to be 2015.
You're trying to do the math on 3 years. Well, 2015 I started here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't factor that into my equation.
Yeah. Okay. Doesn't matter. That was also 10 years ago. Mathematically, it doesn't add up. Does it?
It does to me.
Yeah. That's all right. So again, I'm thinking maybe a game show or something like that would be fun. We can maybe we even do that with our employees.
We should,
because our employees have been going. Give away a gift.
This is the prize.
This is the prize for the game show, or for like
game show.
Yeah. You get a Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Legends. I think this is Vegito.
I don't know what that is.
This is Vegito.
He's got the halo, so it means he's dead, right? I just started. My sons just started watching it, so
spoilers.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
This is the gift.
we give away a toy. Actually, I don't hate that idea. I don't hate that idea as a toy.
Yeah, specifically Dragon Ball.
Well, we have other stuff. We have games and we have board games and stuff like Funko Pops. Yeah, we have other stuff we can give away.
This is a fun office.
Yeah. Stop.
We have ping pong tables.
Do we?
No, we don't.
I was about to say, I was like, do we really? I was like, I've never used it.
We're like Google.
Google doesn't have ping pong tables.
They did in that one movie with Owen Wilson.
The Interns?
Yeah.
No, not the Interns.
The Internship.
Well, the Internship. That's it. Yeah. All right. What else? What else do we think we should get into September? What else can we try to get in? We're interviewing our partners.
Yes.
Maybe a game show.
Yes.
I love the question of what have you done since the previous CONEXPO?
Yeah.
Maybe interviews with our employees. So employees.
Who went to the last CONEXPO? That was you,
everybody.
Adam, Tony.
I mean, there was
Scott.
There was like 8 or 9 of us.
Liz, right?
This time it'll probably only be like 4 of us.
Yes, but
maybe 5.
I think one of the biggest things is that of the 5 who's going, who has been to a CONEXPO in previous years.
Yeah,
almost all of you guys, right?
Yeah.
So I'm the only one.
You're the only newbie at CONEXPO.
Yes. So I think something like, what to expect, or what's a previous experience that you've had at CONEXPO that you will remember, and what do you look forward to when you go to CONEXPO?
So this is let's be a little more broad, because you're talking about a very specific type thing here, which I do like. So we're talking about employee interviews.
Yeah.
Right. You're talking about employee interviews of CONEXPO past.
Yes. And then CONEXPO present, and then future.
We have we'll do a whole Charles Dickens thing where
we're
got it.
Yeah.
I am the ghost of CONEXPO past.
That'd be a funny video.
Well, to be honest, for anybody who doesn't know, one of the most memorable CONEXPOs for me is in 2020, because it's literally when they announced
shut down.
Yeah, we were all in Vegas, and they shut down basically the country while we were in Las Vegas.
That's a terrible place to get stranded in. Not for you, because you used to live there.
It was because things you couldn't get access to things anymore.
Yeah. No more casinos, man.
We were in the casinos. We had hotels.
No more.
We couldn't get home. Flights were we had to wait and stuff like that. Adam drove home.
Yep.
And then he found out that places were shut down. He couldn't even find places to stay in and stuff like that. And so it can be rough.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing to talk about, or a bad thing. I don't know if people want to remember that stuff anymore. I don't know about you, but I am definitely when people start bringing up the pandemic or the past.
I'm interested.
Yeah, I feel like I'll be interested in maybe another few years. I'm just so over.
Very understandable. I think people. I think you can look at COVID, if you aren't past it in your in your mind, in yourself. then I feel like it's going to be a little bit tougher to talk about, right? But if you,
it's not hard to talk about. It's not talk about. It's just like it's annoying, yeah. Because I feel like it just got talked about so much.
But I think
like I'm a big stand-up fan.
Yeah.
And it's the first time a stand-up comic came out, like they would come out like their specials in 2022, 2023.
Yeah.
All they were doing was talking about the shutdown, and I'm like, I don't want to fucking talk about that anymore. Pardon my language. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Like this is just
I totally get it.
Let's get past that point.
I think it's one of those things of like, oh my God, this happened. Like what?
It is 6 years ago now.
6 years
theoretically,
ago,
5 years ago now, but by the time this CONEXPO, it's 6 years.
Right. So how do you?
We bring it up as the anniversary of the Great Shutdown.
Yeah.
Hey, happy 6 years, everybody! On this day.
Yeah.
So mid-Wednesday, everybody must leave wherever they are and start heading home to make the trek.
Mass exodus from Vegas.
Yeah. All right. I think this is a good thing to get started for this month. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Utility Expo, because at Utility Expo, we'll have access to lots of our customers and partners to be able to build some stuff.
Yes.
So one of the things you and I talked about wanting to be able to do is we want to be able to get interviews.
Yes. Look at new
customers.
What's it called? New equipment, really.
We want to be able to get footage of us in the different equipment too. So like we're going to do not reviews. What are we going to do? We'll be inside the machines going over tech specs.
Tech reviews, I guess.
Tech specs.
Say that 5 times.
Tech specs.
Sounds like you want to eat a snack.
Tech specs.
Chex Mix.
Tech specs. What else? We're gonna do. We want just footage of us in these different machines and things like that we can use for other stuff, because we want to make some cookbook content.
Yes.
Content. Actually, if we could get a booth, so we unfortunately did not sign up early enough for CONEXPO to get a booth. I think if we had a booth, I would think I would make food.
That would be super fun
for the cookbook.
We could just bring like a hot plate.
Yeah.
And like cook stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the rules are and stuff like that, but we'd have to figure that out, I'm sure. But
if we go to different locations,
we can do drinks. We could do we could do like the drink book.
You know
what I mean? Like, and we can, so that way there's nothing.
Yeah. Burning or
there's no.
I'm gonna specifically put in a drink that you have to set on fire in the cookbook.
No. By the way, we should make.
I tried.
We should 100% make something that's on fire.
Tony needs to talk to you then.
He talked to me about that tiki drink. If that's what it is. Is that's on fire?
It has something on fire in the middle.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's like a tiki drink plus fondue plus barbecue plus. It's crazy.
Sounds awesome.
It's crazy. He's a mastermind.
Yeah. All right. So Utility Expo, we're gonna do interview customers, tech specs, and then we're gonna do cookbook content for that. We need to figure out who's going to be at Utility. So I need to we need to arrange the interviews. So yes. I need to contact. I got to do that actually this month. I need to do that this month. Reach out.
I thought you've talked to some people.
I have.
Yeah.
But I need to do more. Reach out for interviews at Utility Expo. Man, I am not spelling anything right. I'm trying to move too fast. Okay. All right. So I think we've got these two basically blocked off of what we're going to need to do here. November. Now, keep in mind, we only have 3 weeks in November because there'll be the week of Thanksgiving, which nothing will be able to get done.
Yes.
So, and we have off 3 days that week.
Yes,
anyways.
we do.
And I plan on taking off the whole week. So,
yes.
So November, we're going to have the Christmas cookbook, right?
Yeah.
Or the holiday cookbook?
That's when the holiday cookbook will start.
Holiday.
This is when the holiday cookbook will be ready or will be going out.
No, it needs to be done by the end of November. We talked about. because by December we have to be able to send it to customers. So
that's what I'm saying.
This would be the month we would work on it to make sure that
it would be sent out this month.
Oh yeah. Mail.
You spelled that wrong.
What?
M-A-L-E. I'm just messing with it.
I'm like, did I really? I'm like, shit.
I'm just messing.
Mail cookbook.
The English language is so intriguing.
Holiday cookbook. What else is going on in November?
Thanksgiving.
AEM annual.
Yeah, in Miami.
Yeah. AEM annual. What else? That's the week before, so I'll be here like a week that in November.
Yeah. I think spacing out the interviews with the customers, because this isn't going to come out in October entirely.
But it's shooting it. We'll put out the content.
So
would be here, and I would even say here.
Yeah, right. We'll put out a video every week almost, right, until we run out. If we are shooting, 4 or 5 interviews, if we're going to different booths.
I think the interviews we get out right away, but I think this tech spec thing where we're sitting in, where we go to the machines, we talk about the machines, what's the differences. So why would you upgrade?
We can shoot a bunch of this, the content for this over there, but we're still going to have to sit down over here and film the other part of this.
Yes.
So then this is going to take more time. It's going to lead into November as well, and then honestly, this could even lead into December.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Based on that, it's probably gonna take a while.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while to film and whatnot, especially if you're gonna be out of the office.
Yeah. And all right, and then December we have a week off, like because we have Christmas week.
Yes.
So
I'm also gonna be out for a full week. I'm gonna be in LA for vacation. Yeah,
that's fine.
Thank you. I'm gonna take that as my PTO.
I don't approve his PTO.
I'm taking it as it is.
I don't approve his PTO. That's between him and his boss. I'll tell your boss. That's okay though.
Okay.
I'm assuming you already have it off on your calendar, don't you?
Yeah, I have to book the ticket, but I've been talking about it for a while.
I think my wife's gonna go to Sri Lanka in December.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, if I had enough money, I think I'd go too, but I just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So send us money if you want me to go to Sri Lanka.
It'd be super cool.
Be very nice of you if you did that.
Yeah.
All right. So the mail the cookbook. All right. So by January and February, I guess, where do we want to be? Because by February, I want to post almost every day about the Utility Expo. And we still need to know, like, what's the big thing we're showcasing at CONEXPO for us as well. Like, we need to know what is our goal for what we're creating for that day. Like, we've talked about the cookbook, like a CONEXPO cookbook, right? Is one of the things.
Well, isn't the CMS the new big thing that we're doing?
What?
Isn't the CMS the next big thing that we're looking at? That's like our thing that we've done. What have we done in the past 3 years?
A lot.
Yeah.
Holy shit, we've done so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
So but I mean, but what do we want to showcase while we're there, or talk about, or give away, or
we can give away the cookbook. I don't think this is entirely a talking point because it'll be about how many.
So let me ask you a question: do we still focus, like, maybe it's not a cookbook anymore? Maybe it's a CONEXPO book, a digital book that we make for CONEXPO.
We could do that.
Where we just
started on that now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why we're. Yeah. That's the point of this. We're trying to figure. We're trying to figure out what that is for this.
Yes. I think.
So if the CMS, which we really need to come up with a name for, as part of TDS, which again we still need to come up with a name for this. This is a production name.
The Ken Cook solution.
Yeah. So maybe it's not. Maybe we build a digital. Maybe we make a new digital manual that we give out to people, like, a generic safety manual.
Yeah.
Like here's a universal.
I think
heavy equipment, like you with ANSI and OSHA standards and things like that. Or
we could do that. I do like the fun aspect of the cookbook.
I do too, and we have that already, though. Is what I'm saying. We have that though. Yeah. But I'm saying, like, what is
want something serious?
What if we're there and we're talking to real people about, like, what is the solution that we want to talk about? Yeah. If we want to talk CMS, that's great. That gives us some opportunity with the cookbook, and it does work. right? We know that it works, but like, what is the thing we want to really focus on that's going to be different? Like, one of the things that we want to do with the CMS is we want to put in a chatbot to be able to ask it questions based off the content that's in there. So you can ask the chatbot,
yes,
like, hey, but I don't know if that'll be ready by ConExpo is the truth.
Yeah.
So just in case anybody didn't know, I'm pretty big into machine learning, those things like that. And it takes a while to train and educate these things, and it takes a lot of effort and time. And so I'd want to make sure we have a real functioning thing before I just put it out there. I wouldn't want to just dump something out that isn't ready or even available, like that actually isn't functional or beneficial. So we could put something out there, but it may not be 100% correct by then. So and we're working on some of that stuff right now, but
yeah.
So
shoot and modify.
Yeah, but this is different. When you have safety involved, you can't really do that. We really need to come up with what we want to do
for ConExpo
for ourselves. Like, what is the thing that we want to do? Now, we'll definitely be there to do interviews.
Yes.
We'll definitely be there to talk with our customers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But if we can bestow or do something with those people, like, hey, and you get to leave something behind, like a leave behind.
Yes.
And I think the cookbook is an option.
Yes.
And maybe it's a version for that is a thing. And I don't hate that, but I'm like, I feel like we need to do something different.
Yes.
Specifically for ConExpo. I just don't know what that is. I have no idea what to do for this.
How to gamble. We're in Vegas.
Oh, that was on our things, right?
Yeah.
So like these are gonna be these months, right?
Yeah.
So like this would be a February, which is the how to gamble.
Yes. How to gamble, Vegas. We're doing a ConExpo survival guide as well.
ConExpo survival guide. What is it? What was it called though?
Choose to classify as ConExpo survival guide.
What was it called?
Shoes survival guide, ConExpo survival guide.
Shoes
declassified.
Declassified. That's what it was. Declassified.
Yes.
ConExpo survival guide.
Yes.
Okay. What else was there? How to gamble.
How to gamble. Where's your phone?
Shoes. Shoes. Shoe on shoes.
Shoe on shoes. Yes.
On shoes. On shoes. So like what shoes to wear.
Yes.
Or maybe like what to pack.
What to pack. Yes.
We've done lots of what to pack videos.
Yeah.
I don't hate that though.
We've only done one.
I've done one I did one, and then the Goblin did one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You should probably do one though too.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah. Do we want to do some Goblin content?
Goblin content would be funny. I think around October that would be funny because it would be.
Oh, you know what?
Halloween.
Yeah, Goblin and Jason.
Goblin, Jason.
Maybe Goblin and Jason meet.
Yeah. It's like what's it called? Freddy Krueger versus
Jason.
Versus Jason, yeah.
I put Godlin.
Yes.
Goblin and Jason meet.
Yeah.
Yes, we got to figure out what that looks like. Because this is actually stuff we need to shoot actually here for this. Yes. So this actually needs to go here to be posted here.
That's fine.
Yeah. All right.
We don't have anything for January.
Well, we haven't finished December or November either. I mean, there's got to be more that we do in December. We have some content. Tech Specs will be there. There'll be some interviews there, right? But December, like holiday party.
Yeah, holiday party.
Holiday party. I actually like the ghost, like the ConExpo past, present, and future.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah. I think that'd be hilarious.
The ghost of ConExpo. Ghost of ConExpo.
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't have to be it could be ghost of something else, but ConExpo I think is the.
No, I think if you do ghost of ConExpo past, I think it would be funny if we brought one in with a mask to talk about the COVID experience. I think that'd be hilarious.
I mean, myself, Adam.
Yeah.
We could both talk about it pretty heavily.
Yeah. I think it'd be super funny.
What else? Anything else we can think
of? When is usual harvest time for agriculture? I feel like
I think it depends on what you're talking about.
Okay.
Like if we're talking corn, are we talking apples? Are we talking
Anything.
like they're different. They're different times of year and different climates. So like corn harvest was like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
You know, things like that.
Is there any harvest happening in October, November?
Apples, pumpkins.
So we could talk about harvesting.
I guess it's really September, October, but
yeah, right. I think for October we could go
in our area. To be very clear,
yes,
in our area.
Yeah. I mean, we could go to an apple place, picking holler. I don't know. In October, and talk about
apple orchard, pumpkin picking.
That was the word I was looking for. Yeah, but we can talk about what that looks like, and not from like a.
I understand. Yeah.
Yeah. Not from like a standpoint of like. People are going to do this as an activity.
Well, here's the thing. I think that's one of the things you talk about. Like you start like, hey, we're going apple picking. You start off like, nah, we're not doing that kind of apple picking. We're going to talk about how they actually pick apples.
Yes.
And here's the methodologies and tools they use.
That's something you can.
I think that's actually. Yeah, I could definitely talk a ton about that.
Yeah.
Pumpkin picking and stuff like that. I think this is a good idea.
I think focusing on,
because one of the things we
talked about site visits.
Oh yeah. We gotta do that.
We can do that in November and December because we don't have for construction stuff.
So we need to figure that out.
Yeah. Because it looks like we don't have much.
I mean, to be honest, I think the cool thing about these visits. Why is that wrong?
Yeah. No, you're right.
Okay.
It looks like it's wrong. I get like that too.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Because we can talk about snow. Like, will it be snow? We can do a snow removal one. I will definitely have a snow by then.
Yep.
Snow removal.
Hopefully.
I hope not.
It would feel like the climate is normal by that point then.
Yeah.
It's fall and it's August right now.
Well, I mean, worst comes to worst, we've got these months for that as well.
Right. Yes.
So, and there will definitely be snow in January.
Yeah. Well, what do we talk about?
Because we had a very brown December last year.
Yes.
We had a brown Christmas. It was all mud. That's what they called it.
Chocolate rain.
Chocolate rain. Can we get that guy?
Tezante, probably.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, for free?
I don't think I don't know for free, but pretty cheap.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like $100? I got what about if I
get a cameo?
If I give him some toys?
Give him he can get the Dragon Ball Legends Vegito.
Yeah. I have other ones.
Not sponsored.
Yeah, at all.
By Bandai. Bandai Namco. I
think it's by Menon is what you meant to say.
Huh?
By Menon.
No. 2300 Empire.
Today.
You have to be 15 plus to redeem.
Do you know we actually got a call at this office the other day, and the guy's like, he started ripping me up about his flooring and why it's not working and stuff, and I was like, I have no idea what was going on, and he was calling Empire. And I guess our number, one of the, I was like, no. And the guy's like, I was like, you definitely have the wrong number. I was like, then I recited the number like from the TV commercial.
It's not hard.
From him. And he's like, that's, he started laughing at this time, but I was like, he was so frustrated. I was like, buddy, I don't know who you called, but that's the wrong number.
Save big money at Menards.
And our number's nowhere close to that, by the way.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
If you want, you can find it online.
All right. I can't think of anything else right now. I think this is good enough for a start.
I think this is good. I mean, what is construction?
Then we need to break this down into like what we're doing for next month.
What does construction look like? What does construction ag look like in months over in the wintertime?
Here it's minimal, but they're still doing they're still doing construction. A lot of they'll still lay foundation.
Yes, right.
Stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. What does ag look like in the wintertime?
There's definitely stuff happening in the wintertime still as well. Yeah. But
to me,
it's more maintenance and like cleanup and preparing for the
I think that really is something we could talk about. It's maintenance and what is something that is typically done in warmer climates.
So something like
warmer times.
So I want to call it downtime, but like there's no such thing as downtime.
Yeah. I don't understand. I've never been on a farm. Like I don't understand.
No such thing.
So that could also fall under the site visits. You know what I mean?
As downtime.
Yeah.
Farming in the winter.
Yep. Farming or construction in the winter, really.
Winter. Well, I mean, construction does change a little bit, but not really.
No.
Like jobs are still going and things like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Guys are wearing, heavier jackets.
Yeah.
Like,
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? It's, yeah. I mean, there's definitely safety concerns that change and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Now
right.
there's weather and temperature,
ice,
and like
black
heat,
ice,
and heat things that are brought in, or like, or there is none, and you have to, get in these areas. And,
yeah.
Yeah. And there's definitely. Actually, I don't hate that safety in winter.
Yeah.
Safety in winter.
I think those are certain things that we could look at for January because it feels like we don't have much.
Yeah. Well, I bet you we'll have a ton by the time we get there too.
But I feel
like a bunch of this stuff is going to spawn.
Yes. I feel like interviews and tech specs are going to be good for like these couple of months or whatever. I feel like by the time we get to December and we're still posting an interview about CONEXPO.
Yeah, and I think we have to repeat content a little bit too as well as we do this, because again, the goal is to lead up to CONEXPO, so there's a lot of hype around it. So
so
I think we got a good start.
Yeah.
Next thing we got to do is break down September. What does September look like specifically, and then go through each day. That's what we need to do. So let me take a picture, and I think we take a break, and then we'll come back and we'll work on September. Does that sound good?
Gatorade.
What?
Bring out the lobster.
Say goodbye.